Good morning, good evening, and good night, depending on where you are in the world. We're going to jump into game number 1 of a best of 3. This is going to be a TVT between Beng and UberKiller. Beng doesn't have a clan yet, so if you are looking for a player, I believe he's a free agent at the moment. At the bottom left is going to be our red Terran making his way through the brackets, Beng. At the top right of Alterzim TE Tournament Edition is going to be from Beacon Gaming, UberKiller. He's going to be the yellow Terran with his own little decal, a custom decal of his own. While Beng, of course, doesn't have a decal yet, but with the right persuasion, he could have a decal of your very own. This is an enormous 4-player map to start these 2 players on, and of course the winner will be able to choose which map, the loser will be able to choose which map will be the next map in this best of 3. I've seen a few, I have seen some very nice TVTs on this map in particular, but so much wide open space making take play incredibly powerful. Also with that little peninsula of a natural, you can do some really powerful drops, really forcing your opponent, keeping a substantial amount of units there just to defend them. I swear, if you line up 5 turrets along here and 2 medevacs come swooping in, those medevacs are going to be able to unload. I saw it with my own eyes. I am a believer. This music is way too peaceful. Oh, that's just corny. What's going on, Smitty? Smitty saying he lost to Uber just now. Uh-oh. I wonder who Smitty is rooting for this game. It may be Beng. It's possible. Both these players going to scout the wrong way to get the fastest scout. They're both going to scout each other at about the same time, though. I'm going to find that they're both cross positions. Going to be the longest possible distance, even with medevacs. They're going to be an incredibly long distance away from each other, which could set this up to be a macro game, especially considering the characteristics of this map, as you do have this natural that's connected to your main, and that has no other entry than that of your main. Begging people to get that fast command center, but we're not going to see any fast command center from any of these players except for UberKiller. Beng doesn't count. He's put down double gases, and I believe we'll be working on his factory. We'll find out the hard way, but I think there goes the command center. Looking a lot more standard here with a Reaper coming out. The Reaper going to time out to be finished a few seconds after the command center actually goes down. And this Reaper might be able to act... Oh, I thought the Reaper would be able to catch that SCV and actually take him away from scouting. I don't know how much information this SCV is going to get, but if he is able to see that a second gas isn't taken, he might be able to put together... He does see a reactor. He might be able to put together that a command center is down. Where's he going to go next? He is going to see the expansion, and Beng is going to put down an expansion of his own, even before scouting that. But he's going to get an up and up on the... oh, wow. What happened there? Oh no! Oh no! Get back to work, guys. But he is going to get his factory down significantly faster than his opponent, and by significantly I mean about a few seconds. This scouting Reaper finally making it over here is going to get the first shot, which means that mano a mano, the UberKiller's Reaper is going to be able to win that fight. Sneaky little SCV is going to hide in the corner until the appropriate time to try and look around for some tech, for some bigger decisions that are going to go down. He was already able to scout the slightly faster command center than his own. I think Beng was playing it a little safer than usual. Reactor going down also on this, and a pesky little SCV going to decide to wake up, go to work, putting down the Stargate. We're seeing almost a 1-1-1 opener, but with a little command center sprinkled in there for good taste. It's like salt. It just tastes good. What a image. What is going on there? That must be like a Doom 3D avatar. Alrighty, both these players. We've got one Rax. We've got one factory. churning out Widow Mines here. One Reaper and a few Marines on the ground sprinkled there for good measure. And the starport coming up here. The scouting SCV, I believe, gets pummeled. And this, oh no, that was this SCV. That was this SCV that was hidden in this corner. He moved around and he saw what he wanted to see. Let's see what he actually did see, though. He was able to see the starport going down. He was able to see the barracks with the reactor. I mean, well, no, he was able to see the barracks with the reactor. But we did see the switcheroo with the factory, and now the switcheroo with the starport. We got some units moving on over here. Some Hellions. Gonna try and heat things up. With such a big map, it would make sense to get some of these faster units. It's gonna take so long for any units to get across there. Checking up on the third, not gonna see too much there. That's the rendezvous point here. We've got a mine and a medevac with some scary plans of their own, and they're gonna make a long approach to the opponent's base. That's gonna be the destination of this flight. Sit back, kick in. Sit back, order some wine, maybe some nuts, because this is going to be a long ride, ladies and gentlemen. For those mines, that is. These Hellions. Oh, he wants to drop these Hellions into the natural. These drops are going to be eerily similar in time. And here we go. Hellions instead of mines. We do see that the mines actually took a little bit longer. And the Hellions getting in some kills, raking it in. That's whoa! This medevac headed on back to help out back at home, and it's gonna take a long time as he makes that U-turn there. Alrighty, well, we're gonna see if this attack does similar damage here. We've got 2 Widow Mines here already, just kind of waiting. Looking like we got 5 SCVs taken out with 2 Widow Mines. That's going to be enough to secure the kill on that medevac. That medevac unable to even to get down one of its own Widow Mines, and it did have 2 Widow Mines in there, so that's going to be a really big kill. A really nice pickup for Beng. Beng is going to, even though his command center was a little, even though his command center was a little bit slower, he's going to feel really safe with that. He was able to get his own harassment down and completely shut down his opponent's harassment. UberKiller, I'm not sure what he's going to do here, but his saturation is looking too bad even after that attack. He does have both of the gases and the SCV. Saturation does not look that bad. Bang. 4 Widow Mines. This means 4 Widow Mines are not going to be with any attack coming anytime soon. These Widow Mines are placed in some nice places, though. And I think, if anything, Bang is going to be looking to take a third just based on his unit placement here. The 4 Widow Mines in the natural, you'd be hard pressed to move out with everything and leave such a big chunk of your army back at home. But more and more drops may be coming soon. Oh, and we're gonna see some double prong drops coming out here. And look at, we've got another Widow Mine placed out here at another wide choke where units would go. This is pretty much the only 2 avenues for UberKillers to go through. See how nicely these 2 medevacs time out. We do see them on the mini-map. How beautiful. Another pesky little Widow Mine here. We're seeing a lot of Widow Mines coming out from Beng. And the 3rd command center is plopped down here for UberKiller. That's going to be significantly faster than Beng. I'm not even seeing a command center in production here. I'm starting to think that Beng isn't planning on taking a command center anytime soon. As we do see, possibly, there goes the command center now. And here comes this attack. Well, that's another Widow Mine that's going to defend the a possible 3rd or a possible later 4th. Or it actually might just get picked up by this medevac. Here comes the drop, and even though the last drop did take out 5 SCVs, UberKillers with no defense in the natural is going to lose a few hit points. I don't believe he didn't actually. Okay, he lost 3 SCVs, not too bad. This drop going to get lifted up, and this drop going to get dropped down. A little bit of SCV damage, but not too much. This drop really not going to be able to do too much here, as it scoots away, losing 1 SCV. We'll see if these medevacs wake up as well. Now we just saw on the minimap these 2 big these 2 big white circles pop up, and that's because of these sensor towers that were plopped down. You really don't see sensor towers that much in other matchups other than TVT. It's just far more common. And sensor towers, look at this range. He's going to be able to see any medevacs that try to go along the edges. Except here's a nice little spot that is not going to be covered by it. Meanwhile, while I'm admiring the sensor towers, we've got 2 medevacs worth of units getting dropped at the natural, taking out more and more units. 33 units killed, 28 workers killed by Beng. Beng has taken out 28 SCVs, while UberKillers has taken out a total of 1, which would be the scouting SCV. I did not realize just how behind or how much damage Beng has done to UberKiller's economy. Third command center is down for both of these players, so this one is still making its transition as a formidable base. More and more widow mines. This is almost funny. This is almost funny to see all of these widow mines. Look at them fanning out across the map here. This is quite beautiful Terran play. 2 medevacs hanging out, waiting, and now we do have some missile turrets. Though 2 missile turrets may not be enough. I'm saying it now. I'll say it now. I'll say it loud. I'll say it proud. And I feel like we're seeing it just in the army count here. Look at all this vision across here. The trail of tears that would happen if UberKiller moved out with everything he had. And that's not looking too bad of an army here, even with that many workers killed. We got 57 workers to 67. So UberKillers has done a fantastic job in keeping his worker count back up. Despite, maybe, am I reading this wrong? 28 workers killed, 1 worker. I'm not reading this wrong. It's amazing. Now, this is going to be a little boon to the economy, or a little anti-boon to the economy from UberKillers. We've got some SCVs piling up here, and I think they're scared. They're scared of a drop that could come back here. They've been dropped twice, and they don't want it to happen again. This medevac, it looks like these medevacs might be looking to try and do some harassment on the third. This army is looking big. 136 army to 95? Apparently, Beng's army is huge, even though it doesn't look that much bigger. We got a little harassment going down in the main. Nothing too bad though. I do believe that medevac got taken out, and the watchtower that goes down in the natural is going to see these medevacs a mile away. Say it loud, say it proud. What's going on, Shiba? And we do see that now UberKiller is moving out across the map. He's going to have to use a lot of scans to clear up these. Without a Raven, it is going to take so much energy to make his way to his opponent's base. And this is going to be actually really funny to... Not funny. Well, maybe it might be hilarious. But this is actually going to be really fun to watch Beng. Defend. There goes another attack on the Marines. Not going to kill. It's going to kill 1. There's a scan, and these medevacs are going to be able to heal them up for the most part. We only lost 2 Marines to 2 mines, which doesn't sound too bad, but there's more mines to come. Oh, look at this army engaging on 2 fronts here. Heavy Marauders for Beng. Looking like more of a heavy Marine count here, but look at the sheer number of medevacs. UberKiller has an enormous amount of medevacs compared to his opponent. Let's look at these. We got to check out these upgrades here. 1-2 versus 1-1. Beng actually does have a nice advantage in the attack upgrade, but it looks like he just doesn't have enough. Suddenly, both of their supplies are just about evening up here. Oh, but it's because all of this is because this other supply that we're not seeing in the army are in these widow mines all around the map. That's why. The third at base looks like it's going down unless it doesn't lift up. We're seeing SCVs coming off the line, and that only means one thing, that we're going to see a desperate hold, or we're going to see a GG coming out soon. All these widow mines, all across the base. That is why Beng's army didn't look as big, just in sheer size in that engagement. But he had a beautiful engagement just by pure positioning, sandwiching his opponent at the best time, at the most perfect time. UberKiller's probably feeling pretty good about that, and he hasn't really lost. He did lose a few medevacs, but his medevac count is looking fantastic. I think he could go for a killing blow right now, but he's going to play it safe here. and expand to his 4th. We've got a 4th base for Beng. We've also got a 5th base for Beng. So, Beng is able to hold on, even though he did take some casualties. 42 workers. We've got some harassment going down here, though. This medevac drop right here has taken down UberKiller's worker production, or worker count, to 48 right now. UberKiller's Beng is at 47 himself after taking so much damage to that 3rd, and they're just about evening up right now. However, Beng, with a significantly higher army value, isn't going to feel too bad here about it. He is keeping himself in the game, though, with that drop, and with these drops throughout the game. 4th expansion goes down. I'm not sure. UberKiller had to scan there because to clear out that Widow Mine, that double expansion. That's almost looking like a Zerg game with a Zerg player, where their 3rd expansion goes down or takes a lot of damage, and they double expand after that to try and catch up. That's exactly what we're seeing from Beng here, and I think it's going to work. We're going to see another big attack coming out here. UberKiller. Beng is maxed out right now. Ooh, buddy. Looks like these Widow Mines are going to do a lot more damage to the medevacs than they actually are going to do to the army. And look at this trail of tears coming out here. Beng making his way. He's not going to stop, though. I don't think he's going to be out of... Oh, there goes another one. There goes yet another one. It actually does go down. Beng with, once again, another nice surround with so much surface area. These tanks are going to get absolutely pummeled. Look at all these Marauders. He said, nom, nom, nom. And suddenly the medevac count is looking just about the opposite as it did about 5 minutes ago. About 2 minutes ago. Gosh, these medevacs have, these Widow Mines have done superb. In the first move out that UberKillers did, it didn't look like it was really paying off that well. But then in that second one, it absolutely helped so much. Alrighty, well, we've got a 5th command center on the way here from UberKiller. UberKiller has not taken his hand off the macro key. But Beng has put his hand on the micro key here as he moves on forward to put on some damage here. 138 in army supply for Beng and 60 in army supply for UberKillers. This is going to be a hard battle, and with no medevac support, this isn't going to be much of a battle at all. There goes one medevac coming here in time. So many Marauders, so many medevacs, and that's going to be game 1 victory to Beng in this best of 3.